We're live. We're live.
Good morning on the pregame.
What up?
Sorry, I just saw something on Twitter that made me laugh. I'm going to show you. I don't want to show it because I don't want to do this. There's that guy, he's at every game.
Oh, yeah. What is he doing?
There's a story about him.
Oh, yeah. He loves it, too. He loves it.
Goodness.
I know exactly who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
All right. What up, pre-gamers? Thanks for hanging out with us.
What up? Happy Friday.
Friday.
Hooks, it's Friday. Can you believe it?
I can't wait. This is awesome. Beautiful weather on a weekend, too. My goodness.
Oh, let's go.
Time to get out. You've got, we'll talk about it, but you're taking off the weekend. Got a show to go to.
That's right.
Husker Hoops Sunday night.
I may be back in time to hit the game.
5:30. I can't wait to talk about that. How important it is. If you see the bottom, you're hanging out with us. Read the bottom. He'll let you know when Dr. Dane Todd will be here. But he will be. I even put him in my name slot on the stream today.
You did.
Nicknames. DDT. I'm going to bring up a question about nicknames today, too, at some point.
Okay.
I have a question for fun.
All right.
For fun. And it's open, pretty much. We have Dane hanging out with us. We have Jeff Motz, 1020. District basketball. What's coming up with that? Games already being played. Games tonight, I believe.
Yeah, there's some games tonight. Boys are tonight.
The boys. Them boys.
We them boys.
See?
Hold up. We're making noise.
Yeah.
Hold up.
And then it's open as well. Man, you guys can call us. You can jump on the stream with us.
Yesterday,
send us comments.
Yesterday was amazing. Thank you to everybody.
Gosh. No, you know what? Yes, thank everybody. Thank you, Nora.
Yeah.
With an H.
With an H. Thank you.
I wrote her down here because she's part of my question today.
Yeah. Speaking of Nora, she got me this sweet shirt.
Oh, I know. That's part of my question.
Well, we'll bring it up on air.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
look at that shirt, though.
We'll save it.
That shirt is sweet. That's why I wrote that down.
It's pretty sweet, isn't it?
Look at this planning sheet.
Yeah, Hooks in his planning sheet.
Dude, it's funny. When you bring this in, it's amazing because I'm like, you're serious business. What? Claire missed yesterday? She said, sad I missed yesterday. The boss is walking in. No, he's looking. Oh, he's staring.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Should I see what he's doing?
No, you ask him. He just walked away.
Boss, everything good? Oh, okay.
All right. He's not. They ain't looking for us.
Nah, they don't need to look for us.
Claire must have been really busy. She missed our show yesterday.
Yeah, she's a busy girl.
I know. I get it.
It was a good show,
I guess you'll never know, Claire, because he did announce who his favorite sibling was. So I apologize.
I did not.
We cannot repeat it.
Claire, I did not do that. Don't even listen to him. No, I will say, Claire and I have always had a special connection when it comes to music.
So she appreciates this Skizzy Mars guy?
I don't think she knows who Skizzy Mars is.
Well, pay attention. You're going to hear some Skizzy Mars.
Yeah,
on
I'm
the show.
seeing Skizzy tomorrow in Des Moines, so I'm playing Skizzy Mars all show long. And if you don't like it, well,
you're not going to play to open the show, are you?
Damn right I am.
All right.
Fine.
No, you can play to open the show. I got my own version. I'll do it over here. Play Skizzy.
All right.
Play Skizzy.
I'm gonna.
Claire said, I'm sure it's not me. Her favorite.
Oh, Claire.
Man.
I love my siblings the same.
Just differently?
The same.
This is the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Good morning, Lincoln, Nebraska. Happy Friday. Welcome in the Morning Hookup. Bill Hooks, Will Wilson.
In the city.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What's going on?
Nothing, man. I'm just happy it's Friday. I'm happy it's Friday.
Oh, me too.
We got a big weekend ahead, man. It's beautiful weather out. We'll get there. Patrick will get there, man. It's great. It's already leading out. This is great. So, welcome in. Again, Dr. Dane Todd will be here. Be excited to see the doctors. You can see he's on there, and it just says he'll be here at some point. He'll be coming in hot, but we appreciate he's going to be here today. He's been on the road and hockey and taking care of people's butts.
I wonder if he looks any different.
What are you expecting? Like,
well, I don't know.
Hair?
It's been a few weeks.
You expecting hair?
Since we've seen him. He could have some hair on there.
I mean, you have to define hair with the doctor when you get here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Fuzz, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that fuzz when you get like cotton caught in your hair or something, like the wool, like the stuff on the carpet.
I know
he
that
probably has that kind of hair.
Mm-hmm.
But that we have Jeff Motz, like you said, and we're going to talk when we get started here in a minute. It's like all Huskers. Big game Sunday night, and baseball, all that stuff. But I do want to bring that up because Nora, like, she stole the show yesterday with her question. Right now, that shirt you're wearing, first of all, I got a kick out of this shirt just because. Now, get it up in the screen.
Pretty cool shirt, huh?
Look at that. Can you see it? Vikings are super horny, right? Horny. See the horns?
The horns.
Okay, people?
The horns.
But that doesn't make the shirt. That shirt, I'm like, that's a cool shirt, man. Like, Will, like, I know you're wearing it because you can see it on the stream, like, makes people talk like they're already talking about it. But the fact that, tell us who gave it to you and when you got it.
So this was a Valentine's Day gift from Nora, my girlfriend.
I don't know how if you ever mess this up, you completely screwed up.
I know. Trust me.
Seriously, this is all on you. This will have nothing to do with her.
Thank you, Hooks.
I'm putting you on blast. Right?
Thank you.
Nothing to do with her.
Yes, I know.
Valentine's gift, that shirt.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I'm pretty lucky, and this shirt is amazing. I had to wear it today. She wanted me to wash it. I'm like, no. I'm wearing it today.
You know,
I have to. And if you're listening, you want to see what the shirt looks like, go on YouTube, go on Twitter, Facebook, check it out.
Join us on the stream. There you go. But first of all, and that's going to sound weird, but what size shirt is that?
XL.
All right, because you wear like stuff really big.
I wear XLs.
But that you look like you've been working out too.
Well, I'll admit it's a little small. And I don't want
that ain't small.
No, well, you know what? It's a little tight, but I could lose some pounds and it will fit.
But you look
great.
Like you've been working out.
Well,
cardio stuff, like where you the gym? How much you spend in the gym right now?
You know, I don't go to the gym. I don't. And it's been
you run around your room?
It's been a few years since I've actually been to the gym. But I've been getting some physical activity the past few weeks.
So certain activities wear you down pretty quick.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I just look like you just started to like.
It's getting me in shape a little bit.
And there's a glow in your face too. So
is there a glow?
Yes, there's a glow.
Yeah. So things are going great. She actually came over to my house for the first time last night. So I was a little nervous.
I remember that the first time like Stace came back from because we started dating in college.
Right.
When she made the trip back to my house for the first time.
Yeah. No, you like
to meet my mom and so like that. But like when different situation for you, but like she'd come to my dorm room, like you get what you get.
Yeah.
Right.
A dorm room is a dorm room, but I was cleaning everything, had to make sure everything looked good. I think I nailed it.
All right.
I think I
gave the roommate the lowdown, like, here's the deal. Nora's coming over. Don't be, No,
am I supposed to let him know? I didn't.
Well, yeah, maybe it's a courtesy. Courtesy, man. If you got to pick up certain thing, paraphernalia or Dorito bags or Funyuns or whatever you do after other activities, just get it cleaned up a little bit.
I got it cleaned up.
All right.
You said, did you make hamburger helper? No, we didn't. She actually bought me dinner.
Whoa.
Last night. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Ryan, you're right. I have definitely outkicked my coverage for sure. She is way out of my league.
Colin, you are the man. I'd love to hear further what kind of exercise. He's been at the gym, okay?
I've been at
he's been at the gym.
It's cardio.
It's cardio.
It's cardio.
It's a gym conversation.
Yeah. Colin is a big Skizzy Mars fan. He's gonna like the music today.
Nice. Also, Ryan, I think you said he definitely outkicked your coverage. By the way, I had another text coming in.
Yeah.
From a good buddy Dope, my boy Dope, hanging out. It said met Nora at the tavern on Super Bowl Sunday. Will has totally outkicked his coverage with her.
I know, and I don't. It's fine to be reminded, but I know.
Claire calling you out. To you, the only thing he knows how to make hamburger helper.
I honestly probably couldn't even nail hamburger helper.
Come on, man.
I'm being honest.
So many conversations around that.
Enough about me.
All right, let's go. Let's talk
about me.
Can we talk sports?
Yes.
Let's kick it off.
Oh, Dane's here. I'm going to go grab Dane.
Dane is here. All right, we'll wait.
Right.
You guys can send a lot of questions and comments to Will if you want to ask more questions. And you can ask the doctor questions today, too. So you can join us at Twitter or Facebook. I got to rearrange this so I can get the doctor in here. Twitter, Facebook, at KFOR Radio, at KFOR Sports. Hop on YouTube if you like, at The Morning Hookup. Keep smashing the subscribe button, all those things. Is he like, I got to go to the bathroom first?
No, I ran into Motz, and Motz is going to get him.
Oh, thanks, Motz.
Yeah.
Thanks, Motz. I think I got his headset set up. I'm not. When Dane walks in, we'll talk to Dane, and it's appropriate what you put on there. He'll be here at some point. I have the timeout. The doctor does look different, but you have no idea why, do you?
I know why.
Why does the doctor look? Our question was, would the doctor look different?
He's got jeans on.
Yes, the doctor in jeans. What happened?
I learned something this week, and that is one of my PAs taught me the difference between a soft pants and hard pants, right?
Okay.
And so
Can
today
you tell
is
me more about hard pants?
Today is a hard pants day.
Pants
right?
we're talking
pants.
about. Okay.
Yeah. Like, jeans or slacks. Is this a soft pants event or a hard pants event?
So you have an event.
I've got a hard pants event coming
Ooh.
up here that I got to go to. My daughter has a dance competition that I got to go to.
Okay.
I think Will's had hard pant events for like a few nights.
Yeah, that's wow. So here's the deal, Will.
I've had hard pants. I wish I got a hard pant event once a month.
Oh man,
You're off today.
oh,
man.
I'm not even touching that.
You shouldn't.
So here's the thing, Will. Okay, everybody saying you outkicked your coverage. She's outkicked hers, man. You got to flip that thing on its head. You're the catch, baby. That's where it's at. You got to think that way.
That's really generous of
have
you.
that confidence, buddy.
That's really generous.
But
of
you're
you.
right. That shirt is not too tight, bro.
It's not, is it?
No,
It's
Will,
not.
you
It's
might
not too
want to
tight at all.
downsize those things.
Ah,
I'm
Like,
just
seriously.
gonna say you're more of a large guy. Not gonna lie.
I
know.
don't think so.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Mm.
You also want to know, we hadn't seen you a few weeks. We're glad you're back. Dr. Dane Todd in the house. Have you seen, look at this. Dr. Dane Todd.
Oh, I
would
love
join
that.
the show at some point.
I love that. Yeah, I joined it though.
You did.
I'm here.
You're
I'm here.
back. You were in Fargo, I believe, right?
Yeah, we were up in Fargo. That was wild.
Yeah.
Was
Like,
it?
Holy cow.
Wow.
major events like that and the number of kids and energy that are around those places is electric.
It was unbelievable. I'll show you this video I've got of it what they put all the kids on the ice for the quote opening ceremony thing.
Oh, wow.
And it's like 800 kids. It looks like a swarm of bees
Oh
on
my
the
God,
ice.
yes.
It's unbelievable.
Like, it kind of gives you anxiety.
Yeah, and of course everybody went through the whole weekend and came home like deathly ill because you can't be around that many harbingers of germ and not get sick.
Yeah, you said you were sick when you got
Oh
there.
my God, I was like deathly ill
Oh,
when
God.
I got there. Hell, one of the other guys who helps coach, he had to go to the ER because he had a fever of like 105.
Oh
Are you
my
kidding me?
God.
Yeah, he troopered through though. Classic.
Jeez.
Classic.
Oh
But
my God.
which is why we all get sick, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what we do,
We
like a
just go
bunch of
right through
morons.
Hockey players.
Yeah,
We're-
idiots.
Glad you're back.
We're good. Yeah, we're happy to have you. It's been
We
a
are. It's
couple
been
weeks.
a couple weeks.
It's been 2 weeks, yeah. Because last week I had to. Well, when you miss a bunch of work,
You got to work.
You got to catch up on some stuff. Had some things I couldn't
Well,
put off.
We haven't talked to you since the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my
That's true. I
gosh.
can't remember who called that one too, though.
You did. You did. You had the Chiefs.
You had the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Dane,
know.
he finished the season hot.
You know what they call the guy who wins the last game of the year?
Champ.
Champ.
I'll answer for him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Champ.
So ignore that regular
Champ.
season record. So everybody listening, okay, never follow my picks during the regular season, but I'm a crush it in the playoffs.
Yeah, lock in
When it matters.
on
Lock
Dane,
in the
lock
playoffs.
in on Dane Todd in the playoffs.
That's right.
So I'm the loser. I'm the loser this year because I didn't win regular
Anything. You
or
won nothing. Will.
postseason.
Classic.
Yeah. Well, last year
First
I
to
won,
worst.
so
First to worst.
I'm taking a year off.
That's
First to
reasonable.
worst.
That's a
Trying to-
reasonable move, right?
Thank you.
there. Yeah.
I've learned that.
100%.
Coming up, speaking of that right now, Husker activity right now, when we're looking at things, obviously there's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm going to say this, nothing more big than Sunday night at 5:30.
No. not at all.
Nebraska basketball in a position right now. If you can look at everything right now, Lenardi, Palm, Ken, whatever you're looking at right now, Andy Staples, who loves, Joel Rosen, who loves, it's all those guys. You're anywhere from a 9 to a 10 seed right now. You're securely in at this point, but Sunday night at 5:30 is going to be a monster game because you have a chance to play your way out or continue to play your way in.
Yeah. Well, I got to win.
And the
right?
excitement's building. That's what I'm getting. Like the excitement right now is building around here because you feel that immense, like you're right there. You're 4 games away.
Yep.
To finish this thing up.
It'd be awesome. It'd be great. Have them make the tournament. Good job for Coach Hoiberg, right?
Yeah.
Finally got
Seriously.
well, and you saw it last year right? The team, he finally kind of had the team that he wants,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You know, not a bunch of individuals, right? Which unfortunately we kind of got in that trap of there, it seemed like, for a year or so.
The first
right?
few seasons.
Yeah,
definitely.
and trying to turn around quickly, and now he's got kind of this team that's good.
Took him a few years.
Yeah,
you know.
that's okay. It's supposed to take some
how it
time,
goes.
right? You know, unless you throw a bag at somebody. Hint, hint. Anybody who's wanting to throw a bag at somebody. Warren Buffett. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Want to see some championships? You know,
Just
at the end of your career there.
Yeah, just put a little bit down.
Just
here,
toss a
pull little
bag
bit
at
down.
somebody. Yeah. LeBron's got eligibility, right?
I
He
want to
does.
ask you. That's a great question. Leading up with you, you were at the university. You played for two different type of coaches, like you had Solich, and then you had Coach Callahan. And not going to dog either one of them. And I don't want to call specific names, but what was it like? Because I know that you probably had this, and we talked about individual talent versus team talent. What was it like to have a person who knew or had told you how good they were, and it caused emotional travesty throughout a team?
Oh, yeah, that's always awful when guys come in like that. When players come in like that,
I'm a 5.
oh, they're terrible. Like I think I've told this story before, but I was sitting there at lunch with one of the new guys who was a JUCO transfer who came in or something, and I asked him, I asked him some question like, "Hey, man, what do you got? What are you studying? What are you doing?" He goes, "Man, I'm not worried about that. I'm one into the league." Homeboy rode the pine his whole career, right? Like the guys like that.
What a loser.
Goobers, right? Like
Yeah.
you and it's funny because you coach youth sports, Hooksy,
Mhm.
and I do too. And the more time I spend doing it, the more I realize like I don't really care how talented any of the kids are. I just want kids who will listen and work their butts off.
Work hard, be coachable.
Yeah,
That's it. And be good kids.
Oh yeah, and the kid who's improved the absolute most on my hockey team so far this year, like, is still not one of the better players on the team, right? But like, always tries his hardest, right? And so he got better. Weird how that works. It's very strange.
I want to ask you the follow up to that is, and I wrote this down. Well, you know, I wrote this down, and I'm going to show you and tell me how far I am not off. Sam Hoiberg is Brandon Rigoni.
Oh, yeah, but is Sam crazy?
I don't know, but he's crazy on the court.
No, that's reasonable.
But
right
on
there.
the field, are those two, when you get players like these two guys?
Yeah, it's awesome. That's what you need. And if Brandon, if you're listening, you know you're crazy too, and we love you for it. But
that's because you're scared he might walk in here.
Yeah, 100%, dude. He's like 140 pounds soaking wet right now, but he's fast.
Yes,
he's fast.
That doesn't match up well for us.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I mean, you're the fullback. You could at least run.
It matched up well for both of us because we just have to outrun him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's like when you're getting chased by an alligator, who gets killed?
Although
the guy the slowest person.
And that's having never been to the gym. We just gotta last like 10 feet ahead.
Oh, that's it. We just got.
I need more cardio. More cardio.
I can make it 12 before I have a heart attack. I'll be all right.
But it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, right?
Like the energy that you played with him.
It just brings up the whole team.
The difference in this versus that other kind of guy, but the difference in what Sam Hoiberg has done is similar actions. I remember for me being a fan, you played with him. I remember being a fan of just kickoff teams. I didn't watch the ball. We just watched Brandon.
Yeah.
Because he was going to bowl down and absolutely destroy anything and everything in his path to get to the football.
Yeah. Well, remember Garrett Nelson just a couple of years ago, right? People love just watching him flail away on kickoff team, on special teams, right? And he was out of position 95% of the time as a freshman when he was on those teams.
You
right?
can tell it.
There were a lot of things that he did not do right, but he was going to do it at 1,000,000 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. That brings up the entire rest of the team when you got guys who will just go full speed all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that little comparison right there. Sam's a little taller. Sam's a little taller than Brandon
Is he?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah,
I got to look up what the.
I was gonna.
Don't you know who Brandon Rigoni is?
Yeah. I've heard you taled about him before on the show.
Brandon is 5'8" on a good day.
Okay,
wow.
I gotta.
Sam is not tall. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but I still, there's a picture floating around somewhere of Brandon playing high school basketball though, that he has him stuffing a guy on the glass in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
So we could jump.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Wow. That's impressive. Wow. Did you find it?
No, yeah, I'm just gonna look at the comparison.
Okay.
You gave Brandon so much credit that it's not even funny.
I
You know what
did.
they list him at on the?
What they
I
list
always
him
go to the Nebraska guide because
Yeah.
that's where they always inflate your height.
at? What they list him at?
5'6".
Yeah, that's
Wow.
You said he's
I
shorter than
did.
Hooks, is that how tall you are?
I'm 5'8".
Brandon might be. Yeah, although
I'm
I've
just
gotten
throwing it out
shorter.
there.
My neck's gotten shorter over the years.
They had him 5'6", 185.
Maybe it's just that I don't remember how tall Brandon actually was. You know,
Nice neck, though, Dan.
it is a good looking neck.
It is a good neck.
It's a round one.
It's a round neck.
Also, we got that coming up. But boy, shout out! How about last night, Nebraska baseball getting a big time victory last night as they went to Grand Canyon last night. If you got a chance to watch, it was on ESPN Plus.
How about Christo?
Christo, give it up. I've talked to people, by the way, about him. And again, last year did not have the most effective season. Most pitchers did not. But how about Christo last night? His longest outing and his best outing of his career here at Nebraska last night. It's over 6 innings. Got it done. Put him in great shape. They win 7-2. Christo went 6 innings, give up 7 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts.
That's really good news.
Nice.
That's
awesome.
Great news last night. And even bigger news, the fact that Nebraska got the bat. Now, they struck out 13 more times. Just throw that out there. But they were facing if you didn't keep up with it, Grand Canyon, they're a dark horse, by the way, in a lot of polls, a lot of things out there, a dark horse College World Series team into this. And they beat their ace last night, who is a preseason All-American.
Wow.
They
They
got
made
to
some
him
big
last
hits.
night, 4 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them were earned. He did have 8 strikeouts, but Nebraska gets that opening win 7-2.
Huge.
Nice. That's awesome.
Great news for the
That's
season.
good RPI. That's the one that you get back. Now you got 3 more chances with your set rotation, your Friday, Saturday, Sunday guys with Sears, Walsh, and Clark. That'll go the next 3, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
That number of strikeouts reminds me of the old movie Signs. It felt wrong not to swing.
Well, here's the deal. We talked about this yesterday, and you get it, like striking out's a mess, right? Like
Yeah.
they had 34 strikeouts through 3 games. We now add 13 more. The Nebraska Cornhuskers have struck out 47 in 4 games.
My God.
That's
That's
over 11 times a game.
Yeah, almost 12. Oh, that's darn near 12. Hey, I love it.
That's a problem.
Wins
Hey,
a win.
A
Hey,
win's a win.
they can strike out 27 times a game as long as they win.
That's true.
I don't care.
That's true.
Do you?
No, I don't care. It's a lot of strikeouts.
Not at all. That's a lot of strikeouts.
I wish we could strike people out that much.
That would be sweet.
That'd be awesome. So,
Mhm.
all right, let's take a quick break. And we come back. Oh, boy, the man's here. Look at him.
That
Can't see
hat
him
could
yet.
use
that hat could use
That
some work.
hat could use a little work. In
Yeah,
the,
that
in
hat
the
should
washing
use some
machine,
work.
This is the I don't care what I look like Cubs hat. I got the newer Cubs hat at
Oh,
home.
thanks for coming on our show on the live stream. Look like you don't care.
I don't
Coming
need
up,
to
Jeff
impress you
Motz.
guys.
I even put on hard pants today.
Coming up, Jeff Motz.
More next on the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
There's no doubt.
Brandon Rigoni.
Still here. Dr. Dane, Todd, Will Wilson,
still
and
here.
Motzi is here.
I remember watching Brandon Rigoni on the football field over at Southeast, and even in his 1 year on the basketball court too.
Yeah.
Just a great athlete.
I remember he asked me to help him make a highlight tape he could send out to colleges when we were seniors in high school. And so he and I went down to my dad's office because his office had a setup, this is back when we had VCRs, Will.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
Huddle didn't exist. We had VCRs.
Oh,
okay?
God.
What's
so
a
you-
VCR?
You had to have not just a VCR,
Yeah.
you had to have 2 VCRs in order to do that so that you could
2.
dub clips back and
Mhm.
forth together. Okay.
What?
And I remember going down there and it took hours to do hours. I went down there with him and made this highlight film with him. If there is any way we could get a hold of Monica, Brandon's mom, and get that film,
Oh,
it is It is 7 minutes of him just snatching souls straight from people's bodies.
You need to get that
It
tape.
is just.
how do we get that?
It is just pure carnage.
Because he was a walk-on, if I remember right,
Mhm.
wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah,
He was a walk-on, got a scholarship his senior year.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Dane, it's got him at 5'6", like I said.
It's
It's got
true.
Sam Hoiberg at 6 foot.
Oh, yeah. So Sam's probably 5'8". Like, you got to go with the basketball.
Well, that's what I just went with. I just
Factor.
went like with what they list you at. It's always like an inch or two taller.
Oh, at least.
So Brandon's about
especially in
5'4".
basketball. My favorite is when who was that? Was that what was the Easley kid's name?
Charlie.
Charlie Easley
Yeah.
went down there, and you and I, we were down there
Yep.
at that opening night thing, and Charlie Easley comes out and they're like, at 6'5".
You're like,
And we're like, yeah, that dude's 6'2". And then they announced the next guy next to him at 8'3", and he's the same height as Charlie,
Yes.
right? You're like, he at center at 14 feet tall, and you're like,
No, they're
guys,
the
what are
same
we
height,
doing,
guys.
man? Like, what?
Charlie.
Why are we
Yeah.
making stuff up?
They're the
Charlie
same
was
height.
a baller. He could also play the piano.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, fun fact.
Fun fact.
So what's up, Motz?
Will would know he's
What's
a band,
up?
He's a band guy.
Band
Well, there's so
guy.
many things to talk about today.
There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
State swimming.
You know what? I actually have that.
It's
I
all
love that.
he's gonna be down there probably, aren't you?
I hit up that little Mexican restaurant down there the other day in the North Bottoms.
Oh, I know you're right there on 10th Street.
All right on 10th Street.
Fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, I took my wife there for lunch yesterday. Fire. The
really.
carnitas
Huge.
burrito, unbelievable.
Ooh.
Best in town.
I mean, it's the best I've had in years, seeing how that's the only place I've gone in years.
You gotta get out more, Doc.
Nah,
That doesn't happen.
reeks of effort.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't happen.
Let's
That's
see.
what you do. He said when you take, like Dane Smith, he took his wife from lunch. He didn't say dinner.
Lunch.
You don't get do dinners anymore because
No.
it's like a whole slew of people that come.
No,
with
it
you.
was unbelievable.
Because
Yeah.
you got back to the diving. You had two Southeast kids that finished second and third, respectively.
Oh,
I think-
really?
Yeah, I think they're both siblings.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
watched videos of those kids doing those dives, and I would rack my head on that diving board.
I
every
couldn't
time.
do it.
Dude, I would love to see some of the university gymnasts go and become divers the second their career was over. You know what freaks those kids are down there? Those gymnasts, they're freaks.
Yes, that's
Right.
Well, they're among the strongest athletes
Yeah.
out there. I mean, they're
yeah.
unbelievably fit.
I went to high school with this kid who was with a couple of
Hold that
guys.
thought.
Hold it thought.
Hold that thought.
With your man, you say you're in love with him, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
I need to do the dance.
I'm not doing. No, that's your dance.
No, hey, you do the dance and I'll do the case.
That's
Welcome
good
back in the
impression.
morning hookup. Dane Todd,
Yeah.
Dr. Dane Todd,
Yeah, that's
Will
unbelievable.
Wilson, Jeff Motz. Mozi, welcome to the show. How's it feel to be the runner up to the only team, the first team to beat a number one team, Copycats?
Oh,
Oh snap!
Motz.
But who's ranked?
Don't matter.
Oh snap!
Don't
Who's
matter.
ranked?
Don't matter.
Who's ranked?
They're going to be kicking each other in the
Who-
shins
who-
underneath
who's
the table
fighting-
here pretty quick.
Who's fighting for seating in the tournament?
I think we're in.
Technically, we both are.
Who's fighting for seating?
Technically, we both are.
No,
Joe Lenardi
You're
said
just
we're
fighting. You're just fighting to get
in.
into
No
the tournament.
Joe Lenardi said we're in. Jerry Palmer.
Anyway,
Andy Cat says.
but I did put this
Bill Hook
comment.
says we're in. Will Wilson said we're in.
Did you rush the court? That's all I,
I
wanna
did
know.
not. We were there. And I told my son, I said, we got to see them storm the court because they're going to do it. So we go into like section 120 there in the lower bowl. We were over on 114. Had a great view of the game, but we just stood there and watched it. And I got the video. I said, let's get the hell out of here. And we ran out the doors and down the street to the parking lot by the mattress factory and hit 480 and drove all the way
Meow.
back.
I'm just
All
messing
within
with Motz.
40 minutes. That was perfect. But no, that was a huge win. And UConn, my gosh. I mean, they just looked
Buzzsaw,
flat.
flat buzzsaw. They've
They
won a lot
did.
of games in a row. And
But that, as I said on social media, I said, if you're the number one ranked team in the country, don't come to the state of Nebraska. It's the
No.
danger zone.
That's right.
Seriously.
it is a
That's
danger
right.
zone.
Seriously. I mean, what Nebraska did last month by 16 and what Creighton did by 19, there's a difference
Always
right there.
gonna always bet.
Anyway, I
What was your
digress.
guys' rank again?
Well, the Nebraska women beat
Shouldn't have been
Iowa too,
closer?
so we're up 2-1.
15.
I'm just saying it should
15.
It should have been closer then.
15.
Makes sense. It's underwhelming. It's an underwhelming
Will,
victory.
what's wrong? Why you?
I don't want you and Motz to get into a fist fight here.
Oh, it's going to become Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes here in about 10 minutes.
Let's
get
to
Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes.
It's going to be
You
Motz
got
with
that
the
right.
reach.
I got the Dusty Rhodes body sound
know he
going
does.
now, man.
That's the right
He'd be
style.
spinning the elbow. Would be spinning the elbow. All right, Motzi. Let's talk some district boys basketball. What's happening right now?
Well, the boys districts get underway tomorrow. We got 2 games on the schedule tomorrow. 3:00 game with Millard South and Southwest. Then we'll have the Southeast Papillion La Vista game at 6 tomorrow here on KFOR. Schmitty's got the first game. I'll take the nightcapper at Southeast. And the Southeast district that they're in, which is the same one that Creighton Prep is hosting, that's a very, very interesting district because Southeast has played so well. Papillion La Vista, they're about a game or two over 500. They could play spoiler, but the way Southeast has played all year, especially at home, has been phenomenal. And then if they win, they go up to Creighton Prep Monday night, likely going to be Creighton Prep. And that's a rematch of a district championship from a year ago that Southeast won.
Classic.
And yeah, and it could be that way again this year too.
That's a classic matchup too. That's who we used to play every year when I was
In
playing
football.
football. State championship.
But that's all that, to me, that's one of the more historic rivalries in all sports in the state with Southeast Creighton Prep in football.
Yep.
But, Monday night could be an interesting game. If Southeast wins, we'll have that game Monday night here on KFOR.
Nice.
Very nice.
But we got district girls basketball tonight. We got Southwest girls playing host to Omaha West Side at 6 right after Hale Varsity Radio. So Schmitty and Elijah will be over there
doing
the show, and then they'll transition right over into the game around 6:00. And Southwest girls have been playing phenomenal. There is a chance tonight here, as I looked at the district finals here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams in Class A from Lincoln that are vying for berths at the state tournament.
Wow.
We could potentially have 4 district champions from Lincoln that go to state. Yeah, potentially.
That's big time.
We will have one team in for sure because Pius and Southeast play each other tonight at 6:30 over at Pius.
Ooh.
And then Northeast hits the road. They go up to Papillion La Vista South. North Star's got Omaha Marion tonight up at the Swamp. And then Southwest plays West Side. So,
all right, with any of those teams right now that are in it, is there a team that could suffer a loss tonight that could still get in of the girls?
In terms of wild card,
yeah.
Southwest is number 2.
So they could potentially still suffer a loss and
right.
Still get in.
So if West Side comes in and they pull off the upset, then but this also depends upon Millard West beating Omaha Benson in the A1 district. So if Millard West wins, Southwest loses, Southwest would get that at large or wild card berth, and then everybody else below has got to win out. So if Bellevue East upsets Bellevue West and Southwest gets beaten, gets a wild card, then Bellevue West is out.
Gotcha. I wondered how all that worked.
Right.
Districts, and you're ranked high enough, but you're also, it's like the NCAA tournament.
Right.
You don't want somebody that's an automatic qualifier and going to their conference tournament and like a lower seed win the conference tournament because it eliminates somebody else.
Right. And if you look at the Southeast Pius matchup, if Pius were to get upset by Southeast, then
upset if they win, if Southeast wins.
I'm just saying if.
Weird.
They have to upset them though.
That's like the holy war right there. Like crosstown rivals ish.
Motzi takes time out of his day to come on this show, and Hook's just.
He said,
"Hey, I'm just.
This is good stuff.
This is the beauty of live radio,
good, but it's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But see, Southeast, Dane's got the Southeast swag on today.
Darn right,
and the hard pants.
This is
and the hard pants.
I got hard pants.
You did
on.
it.
Hard pants today.
You're right, I did it. Yeah. What's next, Motz?
What's next? Oh, we got boys district basketball. I mean, the B sub districts have been determined. Well, the B district finals have been set. Norris and Gretna East play Monday night at 7. Waverly plays up at Bennington Monday night at 6. Malcolm boys play Sydney out in Gothenburg tomorrow afternoon at 4.
Sydney, they have good teams.
They're
girls
both
and
the girls
boys.
and boys out that way are really good basketball teams. Lincoln Lutheran will host Tri-County Monday night at 7 in the C2's District 4 final. And Parkview Christian, they got to go out to Madison to play St. Mary's on Monday night at 6.
Madison. Where's that at?
South of Norfolk by about 10 miles.
Okay.
Our former colleague Charlie Brogan is from Madison.
Really?
Yeah.
Very good.
Never been to Madison? You've never been to Madison?
Why would I ever go to Madison?
Yeah.
Well, it's right there on Highway 81. If you've gone up toward Norfolk, it's not, I mean, it's right there.
No, I never been there.
Yeah. It's a nice little community.
Good.
So that's what's up for districts. By the way, we will have all those games podcast at kfornow.com after the conclusion of those games. StreamYard, which we feed our social, like what we're doing right now at this show, we'll have the audio feed of the games through our Facebook and Twitter feeds as well. And state basketball starts on Wednesday for the girls.
Like next Wednesday?
Yeah.
That's incredible. We're already there. Like, because March, you're a week away from March.
Yeah.
That's incredible. To even think that we're there and the weather is just nice right now.
It's awesome.
Usually state basketball brings us bad weather.
Well, Wednesday, there is supposed to be a 20% chance of snow.
Don't you ruin my day, Motz.
There's an 80% chance there won't be.
Yeah, there we go.
You gonna lay the
that's
smack down on me?
That's a glass half full guy right there.
You gonna
know
lay
what
the
I'm saying?
smack down on me
Which
if I
is
bring
no
it?
surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Motz. You're like 20 years older than me. I'll be okay.
20.
Oh.
It'd be like that.
You know
time
what? That puts hooks in the same
That means
room.
me, I'm 20 years old.
It might be like that time I got assaulted by the octogenarian.
Oh, boy.
Man,
You can't trust Georgia fans.
no.
It's an off the rails.
That's a
Friday.
great story. You've told that on
Yeah,
the show
it's an
before.
off the rails. Friday.
State swimming. Got anything
Hey,
with that?
David Hutt of Pius X is the boys state diving champion. Congratulations to him. And the Farr brothers from Southeast, Colin, and I can't remember the other siblings' name, second and third respectively in the state diving meet yesterday over at the Devaney Center. Swimming prelims are going on today. The championships are tomorrow at the Devaney Center pool. And if you've ever seen it in person or even watched it on the tube, it's some of those races can get pretty interesting to watch.
I love swimming.
The swim meets can be intense. My kids did it this last summer for the first time. Those swim meets there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening.
Are you a good
It's
swimmer?
Intense. No, I swim like a rock.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about pumice either.
Swim like a rock.
Yeah, like
Are
granite.
you a good swimmer?
I'm just curious.
No, I wear a life jacket in the shallow end.
Smart.
You pretty much just said, Dane, do you like salads?
Hey,
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I made it to intermediates when I took swim lessons as a kid.
Good
Nice.
for you.
So I can do enough to get by.
yeah.
I
I'm pretty drown proof.
I'm pretty good with
Just
that.
because I just put my belly up above the water.
You're a floater.
floats
Hey,
me.
If you-
man,
if
ain't
you
no
want-
me- when you're floating with a cocktail or something in your hand,
the best.
you don't
Hey,
need much.
If you want me to go swim across Branched Oak Lake, forget about it. I'm not going to do it.
No
It's
way.
not that
I'll
good.
die halfway.
You gotta stop.
If we get 300 subscribers by
Yeah.
next Friday,
Will you
you
do
have
it?
to do it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
500.
No.
5,000.
No, you're young. You can do it.
All right.
Oh my God, we almost had him. So again,
You'll be my proxy for that.
Okay.
again tomorrow we have games.
All right. Well, tonight we got
Tonight,
games.
sorry, tonight.
6:00 for the Southwest Girls, West Side for the A2 District Championship, and Schmitty and Elijah will have that after Hale Varsity tonight here on KFOR. 2 tomorrow, 3:00 tip for Southwest Millard South in the A2 semifinal. A5 with Southeast and Papillion La Vista at 6 tomorrow night. 10 minutes before we'll be on with pregame, and then we're scheduled, if Southeast wins, we'll do their district championship Monday night at 7, and then we're planning on being over at Pius Tuesday night at, I believe that's a 6:30 game Tuesday if Pius gets to the district championship there. And then
Awesome.
state girls basketball on Wednesday.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's here.
Motz, appreciate you so much, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. And again, keep up with Motz, whether it be on the station right here or on the website, kfornow.com, which you said they'll have the podcast, StreamYard, and they're very effective. He'll have it up as soon as stuff comes in. This guy's already got it done. So, Mochi, thank you, brother.
You bet.
All right, there you go. Jeff Motz. Let's take another break. We come back with more with Dr. Dane Todd.
You're listening to the Morning Hookup with Bill Hooks and Will Wilson. More coming up.
That was funny.
I'm glad they stormed the court.
Who, Creighton?
That was awesome.
You know what's funny? What baffled me is I didn't know until about a week or two ago they had never beaten a number 1 team.
Really?
I think the highest
Never.
they ever beat was a number 2 or 3 team in the country.
Remember, you and I talked about that. Though,
Nebraska
like,
has done it twice, just so you know.
4 times.
4
Yeah.
times.
4 times, apparently.
But it's funny.
But more than great.
But we're talking about that, like coming
Who's
up.
been to the tournament more times?
Boy, here we go.
Who's gotten farther?
The Tar Heels.
Oh, who
Oh,
cares?
now you're going. Now, oh, okay.
Are they even a basketball team this
Yeah,
year? I
they're
heard
like-
they were trash this
They're
year.
in line for a 2 seed.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
That's
What was
a
it, a year or
charity
two ago that
seeding.
they were just horrible?
Well,
they were
2 years
preseason number
ago,
1.
2 years ago they played in the final when they shouldn't have been there because they got lightning in a bottle. That was Hubert's first year, and then the year after that they put him preseason number 1. And
Yeah.
they lost half, like 3 guys. Like
They went
were
smack.
Oh, smack. Done.
Yeah,
That's what you call a rebound. Become a 2 seed.
that's actually pretty good.
Become a 2 seed.
Not bad. Yeah, so I went to high school with this kid named Nick Matthews, who was a gymnast, and he went down to the university and was a gymnast down there. But when he finished gymnastics, he had never been skiing or snowboarding in his entire life, and he was like, "Well, I'm done doing athletics. I'm going to go snowboarding." First day out there,
Well,
and backflips, 540s, like just
Like he'd done it before.
it's like he'd been doing it his entire life and grew up on the mountain because they're just like they've got that kind of body control.
I still think they're probably the best athlete. all
They're
around.
unbelievable
Seriously.
athletes. Unbelievable athletes. They tend to be short.
Yeah,
Limits them a
but I
little
mean,
bit,
but they're
but
strong.
they're super strong.
strong.
Super strong.
Golfers are good athletes too, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Fuzzy Zeller,
yeah,
John Daly.
exactly.
Fuzzies.
Those are different.
Wow.
They have different skills.
Yeah, they do. They do have different skills. I will give them that.
right.
Being
should-
good at golf
we
is
should,
very difficult.
Thanks, Motz.
See you, Motz.
Later, buddy.
We should talk about that, like this pressures and the stress of that. Did you see crazy like Charlie Woods yesterday playing that event?
How do you do?
It was 86.
Oh.
And they were like, it's unfortunate. I assume that's one of those things where dad was like, dude, go give it a try.
Yeah.
You're not ready. And, you know, as a kid, like, I can go do it. Shot 86. But unfortunately, the social media world has been they're on him now.
Yeah,
The kid's like, what, 15?
Tiger needs to put the
Oh.
sticks in storage and get his kid the next big thing. You would laugh at that.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I just like to laugh today. I'm in a good mood.
Yeah.
That was a good
Oh,
segment.
giggly bits.
That was a good segment.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Adam, you're right. He did. He made a 12 on a par 4 yesterday. That's
Ooh.
he's like all of us.
Damn.
Except the difference is he has to take the 12.
Yeah,
We
I'm
get a
putting down an
7.
8.
We get a 7 or an 8.
That's a snowman for
Mark me
me.
down for a
Yeah.
7.
I'm
Yeah.
not even on the green.
all of
I'm
our scores are adjusted.
balls in my pocket already, walking away. I'm holding the flag.
Ryan, kid had one blow up hole, and he did too.
Racks, I could make that back. Pitch game like Sandy Koufax. All these lies that they tell.
Look at this
no
guy.
facts.
I want to shoot
You know who Skizzy Mars is?
No.
Of course you don't.
That's who he's going to go see this weekend
Yeah,
He's
why would
going
I know that?
to Iowa.
He's
Well-
very underground.
Oh, you knew him before he was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
going to
exactly.
Iowa
Going to Iowa?
to see Skizzy.
Did
Mars.
you know Dave Matthews before he got big?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
That's like angsty teenager music.
cool.
You know,
Hey,
Why would I know
I'm
that?
excited. I'm excited.
you should be.
I knew
I'm
about
really excited.
Megadeth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
That's
mostly
not-
because buddy Mike Berenger used to wear a Megadeth shirt every day in junior high.
Did you go to school with the guy who plays guitar in Maroon 5, James Valentine?
Not that I'm aware of.
No. Because he
I
went
think
to
he might be a
Southeast.
little older.
I think he grew up in the neighborhood I live in, though.
Okay.
My PA has some weird fact about that I don't
Care to
ever
share?
quite remember.
Gotcha. All right.
I just never remember it.
Yeah.
Only got so many strange facts to keep up here.
It's like talking to your wife. Selective hearing.
Ooh, yeah, I got busted for that last.
Oh,
night.
you did?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, please share.
Oh yeah, please. Will is like
No, I just got
like-
blowed up.
So like through
It's just when you're
so
not
the-
paying attention.
So this is great. So through conversations within the studio, like Will is talking to people that are married or have kids. He's like, I don't know if everyone to get married or have kids listen to our stories. He's in the infancy stage. He's learning about, now selective hearing.
Yeah, it's
Were
a
you,
real thing.
Were you,
Yep. And then you just hope you caught enough of it that when they stop talking, you can respond effectively.
Yes.
Because if you have a dumb response, she's on to you.
Oh, they're
They're
always
always
on you. They already know. You just got to be able to prove that you paid enough attention to continue to be a part of the conversation.
This is great. I'm learning a lot.
You're learning a lot.
I would just recommend listening, and that would help.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Like active listening.
It takes a lot, dude. It can be hard.
Just advice. My wife does this to me, and I love her to death. States, I know you're probably listening, but she does this a lot when she really wants me to listen. Like, because I'll be doing something and she'll talk, right? Like your wife, like just talking. You're like, look up. She goes, I need eye contact.
No way.
Ooh.
That means like that triggers my brain. You're like, oh, she really wants me to hear this.
Mm.
Because I'm always doing other crap.
That's kind of embarrassing.
She gets eye contact, but then it registers.
Yeah.
Not embarrassing. Just
I think it's kind of embarrassing.
That's how it is, though.
Why don't you just make eye contact the whole time?
I'm a multitasker.
That's because you're in this puppy love stage.
Hey, Dane, Hooks is doing a really good thing. He hasn't dipped in like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
No, you do.
Isn't that impressive?
That's awesome.
No, you.
Good for you.
Very impressed.
Good
Yeah.
work. Your dentist will love you for that.
I go Monday.
Oh, that's
Well, I've been avoiding it for a while.
good for you.
So I'll probably have problems, but I've honestly, the dentist, I used to love to go to the dentist. And, I think during COVID, people quit doing things. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
why
I had one cavity my entire life.
Nice.
This is why I'd be a terrible surgeon. Is because I'd be working on this guy's back, and I'd be like, "Nurse, where's my spit cup, please?"
Oh, yeah. That would probably not be great.
Yeah.
That would probably not be great.
Mhm.
I'm going to the dentist in a couple of weeks, too.
My Monday 1:00.
Good times.
All the maintenance. I had maintenance week.
Hey, Dane.
My mother-in-law was a dental hygienist.
Yeah.
For
That's what
like
my daughter wants.
40
to be
years,
right
so I used to go to her.
now. That's what my daughter wants to be right now.
It's a great
It's
gig.
her task. It's
Yeah.
her today.
we were talking about the college football video game coming back,
Oh, yeah.
Great question.
100%.
and it's very exciting. Of course, you were the highest ranked fullback in the 2006 NCAA video game.
It was technically 2007, I think.
2007.
Either
You
way,
would've-
I was the highest.
I mean, we would have known
Crushed
if you'd
him.
have played his intro.
Yeah, you're right. We'll get it next segment.
Oh, sick burn.
Hey, I'm seeing Skizzy tomorrow.
Okay.
Relax.
All right, gotcha.
Now, we were having this conversation. What real life college football stuff should be added into the game? Transfer portal
Mhm.
would be cool. I thought there needs to be this game mode where players just opt out randomly, and if you're a coach on the team, you're just pissed off. Like,
Yeah.
what should be
Ooh.
added?
What
That's
should you
accurate.
add in there that's super
All the
accurate?
things that I could add would probably be inappropriate and not get me in trouble right there.
Sure.
What would I put on there?
You got to make your
Um,
locker rooms without doors on the stalls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, locker rooms without doors on the stalls.
Because they've talked to all 134 Division I universities are in, and they've already worked with universities on crowd noise and what they want to see.
Now, if you were a player, if say you were still playing,
Yeah.
okay, the players are going to be getting $600 and
Yeah.
a copy of the game.
Yeah.
Is it? Would
Are
you
you
would you
mad?
be okay with that?
I mean, that's $600 and a copy of the game.
You'd be all right.
I'd be all right.
Well, they've
That's more than I got.
But there's going to be some players that are like,
you
I
didn't get
deserve
like
more.
Yeah, of
well,
course.
You didn't get a $3 check in the settlement.
No, and I had to buy the game myself.
$3 check.
I actually,
Well, when they did all that settlement stuff, it
so
wasn't very
here's the thing:
much.
I actually got paid more than anybody else I know because I was in the game 4 years, and you could tell exactly who, like, I was for all 4 of those years.
Yeah.
And so I actually got paid. I think it was like $1,100.
Shut up.
Yeah, which was a lot of money to me when I was a resident.
You think?
Seriously.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
Christian sent a text in, but I don't think I could say it.
yeah.
Well, we'll determine that at the break.
Okay.
Yeah, at the break we'll
All
figure
right.
that out. But I think it's great. I mean, I saw something where they were wondering if players were going to opt out. Every player is going to opt into that. This isn't a
They said it's over 11,000 athletes that have
Why
the right
wouldn't
to
you
opt in.
Why wouldn't you want to be in the game?
right. You want to be in the game because it's cool. Because like even today, I tell my kids that I'm in video games. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, this isn't some marketing deal,
Hmm.
right? This is a hey, we're gonna give you $600
And the
a copy
game.
of the game, right?
In the game,
Or you can have nothing. And either way, we're still putting out this game.
and you pay $60 for the game.
Yeah. And then
Right.
20 years from now, you can be all, high and mighty if you want to, when your kids are like, oh, hey, were you in the games? No, man, they were only going to pay me $600.
You look like a loser.
Right? You'd be a total loser.
Yeah.
Right? Like, then go ahead,
Yeah,
pay
do
them
it.
up.
I think
I'm
it's-
excited.
I'm excited for it to come out. So, Dave, before we go to break, I do want to ask a medical question.
Oh, boy.
I know. I think it's interesting because
The answer is
someone
syphilis.
asked me pink stuff. Somebody actually, my kid asked me this question. That's I think I'm smart enough. He was talking about Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Ohtani just had his second Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
But the question for him was, how can he have Tommy John surgery and not be able to throw, but he can go hit?
Oh,
Because he's going to hit, he's going to DH for whatever money, but
sure.
you can't throw. And I don't know, you're going to know the answer because you throw like this and you hit like this.
Yeah. No, it's just a different set of forces on that elbow. Now, he wasn't hitting as soon as he had Tommy John surgery.
He's just
right?
now back to
Yeah,
doing it.
and it's just a totally different set of forces that are getting transmitted through the elbow right there, and a different load. And so after that's healed enough, you can bat earlier than you can throw.
Okay.
That's why.
I thought that might be it, or he might be because he throws right, he hits lefty.
Wait, is that what he does?
He throws right, he hits lefty.
Oh, that's
If
even more of a reason.
That's even more of a reason.
That's even
right?
more of a reason
That's how
because
I do it.
when he's batting left-handed, all the force that's going through the medial side of the elbow is on his left arm, right? Versus if he were a right-handed hitter, you'd be delayed longer to be able to go to hitting than. But knowing that I had forgotten that he throws right
Yep.
and bats left, he'd definitely be back batting way earlier than he'll be back throwing.
And now, what is the likelihood now that it's happened twice that when he throws again next year that it happens again?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That it's like replacing the transmission on your car, right?
Mhm.
You do it a couple of times and it's just never quite right.
He turns
the
into a
same.
first baseman real quick.
Yeah. So the second I heard that he had torn it twice and then somebody gave him a massive contract, I was like, somebody just wasted some dollars.
Interesting. Said I was watching a spring training game yesterday when I got home. Wildly enough, it was weird. It was just on. They showed the investments of the highest investments in a free agency of a team, right? 1.1 billion, I think, was the Dodgers, yada, yada, yada. The top 4 teams, the most invested in free agency, all missed the postseason the next year.
Oh, nice.
Weird.
How
Solid
about
work.
that?
So money doesn't
Hello,
always work. Mets.
Mets.
Remember the Mets?
How about the transfer portal? Is that about right?
Yankees?
Depends on who
Looks
you get.
about right. So, all right, let's take another break. When we come back, we'll do some stories that we missed with Dr. Dane Todd.
You're listening to the Morning Hookup with Bill Hooks and Will Wilson. More coming up.
What's up for the weekend, DDT? Are you on
Not
call?
much. No, thank God.
No hockey? Is it over?
No, next weekend. Next weekend it's over. But
I think
we
all
could
the
go play this tournament in Omaha. Man, they gave us the crappiest schedule.
like early, late stuff.
Dude, it's so dumb. It's like 11:30 on Friday, right? So
In the
there
morning?
So there goes school for the kids. Saturday, 7 a.m. and 6:30 p.m.
So you play one game on Friday, 11:30. Got to be out of school,
Yep.
and then you got to come home. Better go back.
To play at 7 a.m. the next day. And then at 6:30 p.m. that evening.
So you got to stay up in Omaha or decide to come back or whatever you do.
Yeah.
Keep people entertained for that long.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And then Sunday we'll see when we play. But this weekend I got much hockey
Nice.
for my daughter tomorrow morning. My son does a little speed training stuff
Nice.
over at Kratos.
A
So-
few comments to get to. Back to the marriage talk. Claire said, "My husband does that to me. I'm usually doing other things, and he will stop talking until I look
Yeah.
at him."
Stacey it's just important stuff that she needs me to hear.
And then the text from Christian when we were talking about
yeah.
what we should add to the video game.
Have you censored this or
Well, this might. I don't know how this is going to go.
it's on the stream. We're not on the radio.
No, this is text.
I know, but
no,
I'm
stream.
saying right now we're
He says we should add Sandusky to the game. I don't think he wanted me to bring that up,
Oh,
but
boy.
I did.
Colin.
No, that was
Wow.
Christian.
Christian.
not
Sorry,
Colin.
Christian.
That's
Christian,
brutal.
Yeah.
What would I add to that game? I'd probably do the only thing that because everything's already in those games, you know.
You got to add fights because how many fights do we
Fights?
see? Yeah.
No, because there's nothing more boring than a football fight, unless it's like the Miami game from 10 years
Yeah.
ago or whatever.
You laugh at football fights because the dudes that take their helmets off, you dumb.
Right. The I'd add in like the NFL Pro Bowl like skills competition. Like
That'd
that
be
would
cool.
be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You could add that in. That'd be a good time. On your you could go like old school, like what was that on Xbox? They used to have the boxing game that everybody liked, Fight Night or whatever they called it. But there was like training,
Oh yeah.
you know, and so if you were on like a career mode, you could actually do like strength and conditioning.
Oh, yeah.
And it would boost your, you know, boxer's stats.
That'd be cool.
You could do that. It would be some other wrinkle to add to the game. Like you could become some off-season warrior, and then next thing you know, you've got, you know,
Hold that thought.
That's
Hold that
hilarious.
maybe add roids.
Just don't fall asleep on the kid. I'll be there in a minute.
I'm not playing it today. I'm playing Skizzy. I told you. I love you, Dane, but I'm playing Skizzy today.
I hope this wasn't a business decision you just made.
Just, I mean, but nobody even knows who Skizzy is.
Can we just give him the first part of it?
Not even is he even a real musician?
Oh my God.
He was the Nebraska Gatorade Player of the Year and the top-rated fullback in the 2006 NCAA football video game. Now, he's a sports medicine specialist and team physician for the University of Nebraska.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Live on the Morning Hookup right now, powered by Dr. Dane Todd. It is Nebraska's very own Dr. Dane Todd.
There we go.
There we are. It's
That was-
Friday now.
That was so much better than whoever this Skizzy guy is.
Yeah, it's way better.
Way
I care about your
better.
butt.
See, and I do.
By the way,
I genuinely do.
I
Adam-
care about your butt.
Adam's got a great one. He says, if I can read it. Can you read that? I can't read that. It's too far
Corso-
away.
Said Corso dropping the occasional F-bomb on a game day like pregame would be
Add
cool.
it.
Oh, that would be
Add it.
incredible.
Add it.
That would be incredible.
I think that brings up the rating though to an MA or an M rating.
I think you're right.
Why can't we have that?
Probably don't want to do that
But
because it's probably rated E for everyone.
it is. And I think they are going to be adding Corso to the game. But, man,
Yeah, they put a lot of list of like ESPN people or whatever broadcasters out there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
For
they're getting
that.
paid more than $600. Just to stir the pot a little bit.
Man, you threw it out there.
they are too. You're right.
You
That'll
know they
stir-
are.
That
yeah.
just stirred it for
That
sure.
just stirred the pot big time. Wonder if the coaches are getting paid $600 and a copy of the game.
That's true. I wonder if they have real coach names.
I would be.
Ooh.
You want to talk about an interesting question to
That's-
find out
wow.
is how much the coaches are getting paid
Yeah,
to be in the game.
that's interesting.
Hmm.
That's interesting. They should also give the option to like hire your own staff and like
Or
strength
maybe they don't
coach.
put the coaches in there because they just like come and go all the time.
I mean,
There's too many updates.
Can there be a coaching transfer portal?
Ooh.
How
many
sweet
updates.
would that be?
Christian says Dion got a real Buffalo for signing on.
Nice. That's nice.
Oh gosh.
But you think about that. What if there was like a university president mode
Where you
Ooh.
run the
You run the
Where
the
you-
program.
where you fire coaches and then throw bags of cash at
Ooh.
other ones?
Well, what if you become the like? There's an NIL collective mode,
they need to put
Ooh.
NIL in the game.
like a collective.
Interesting.
They
I'm
need to
head
put
of the
NIL.
University of Nebraska collective guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get playing the game. I don't care about your players. I'm going to get them here.
And then
Yeah.
there needs to be like a mode where the NCAA gets you in trouble if you do something wrong.
Did you see that they just they just came out with that? Like there's reports out there now because now they're trying to get involved in recruiting. That in hotel rooms you're no longer allowed to decorate the hotel rooms with snacks and stuff.
Oh.
The recruits could get their snacks in the lobby.
Really?
They're attacking hard hitting stuff right now.
That's ridiculous.
They're really coming after it. Next thing you
coming
know, they're
after
going to be worried about sandwiches and bagels with cream cheese versus no cream cheese.
Yes.
What are the priorities here? I mean, come
We
on.
don't know.
Making money.
We don't know.
My
Well,
God.
Let's
what's
not kid ourselves. That's what it's all about.
weekend? You're headed to see Skizzy Mars
I'm heading to
in
Skizzy
Des
tomorrow.
Moines, Iowa. Dr. Dane Todd is around town,
Around town,
not on call, so his phone
not
will be
on
off.
call. So that's a you problem, not
That's
a
a
me
you
Have
problem.
fun at the dance contest today.
Oh yeah, it'll
It's
be great.
It's a dance.
It's a
contest.
competition. Thank you.
Dance
What's the
contest.
difference?
Recital or something.
Yeah, it's unclear to me.
I,
All I know is
um,
I'll be there with bells on.
And you have your hard pants.
I got my hard pants on.
Now, I did not know that, by the way.
Yeah,
I learned that. Hard pants, soft pants.
I
Yeah.
learned that today too.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I need to look
it's
at
a very
I-
nice rule.
People, if you're looking that up, I'd be careful putting in hard pants.
Yeah,
on
be
your
careful
search,
on that
okay?
one. Yeah,
Okay. Be
it
careful.
refers to jeans or slacks.
Real quick, who wins on Sunday from you guys? 5:30, big game. Could get to number 20, sold out crowd. Nebraska, Minnesota.
Nebraska is going to absolutely drag this Gopher team
it's
across
going
the
to
floor.
drag.
I love that.
They are going to act like a rug coming into this game, and we are going to step all over them. I think we win by 22.
This is the first time Will has ever been optimistic
Well,
about Nebraska
Here's
sports.
Will's thing. It's like at home, we're a top 10 team. Like this is Nebraska plays like a top 10 at home.
Yeah.
I don't care who comes to town. I don't know if Minnesota can be that kind of team to come in here and beat Nebraska on their home court. But I think it's close for a while. I think it's a 5-point win.
I don't think
85-80, 80, something like that.
I don't think Minnesota has ever won in Lincoln.
Well, thanks for that. He's 5 of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Classic.
Clank.
Classic Will.
Thanks, Will.
Whatever.
I got Nebraska winning naturally
Yeah.
every time.
Do you listen to Skizzy Mars all the way down just to hear his concert?
I'm going to make a playlist.
Oh wow. He's
Wow.
gonna sing it for you in like a day.
This I got to get prepped up.
Tell me how different it sounds without auto tune.
Oh, he doesn't auto tune.
I want to know how different it
He
sounds.
doesn't
with the,
auto-tune.
hope you have lots of snacks. Doritos and Funyuns are really good. Popcorn will help you out. So from Dr. Dane Todd, Will Wilson, it's been a great Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Catch you on a Monday.